Hello, fellow educators. My name is Lashika Ware. I am an educator at South Point Elementary in Winter Haven, Florida, by Legoland. I have been teaching for 21 years. I have taught primary grades and been an academic coach. Today, we're going to explore professional development. Okay, first, we're going to talk about androgyny. Androgyny is a term to describe framework for understanding how adults learn and how to help them learn. Malcolm Shepard Knowles was an American adult educator. He was famous for adopting the theory of androgyny. Androgyny is also known as Knowles' theory. Androgyny is a study of adult learners, different needs and characteristics, which are very different from those of young learners. Knowles brought 5 essential learning principles for adults. These are vital for tools for curriculum leaders to grasp when establishing and orienting their professional development. Applying androgyny principles. To begin, with Knowles mentioned that adults are independent in their studies. They dictate their learning activities and enjoy participating their subjects and planning assessments. Next, the adults have a variety of experiences and they can share with the rest, which is great asset for learning. The acquired knowledge helps make the learning process more applicable and effective. Thirdly, adults are ready to learn what is relevant in real life. They're interested in learning practical skills to solve problems. Fourthly, adults have a life task oriented or project oriented learning approach. They know most effectively when they can see an immediate benefit in their personal or job life lessons. When I was an academic coach, I loved to talk about when I was in the classroom to help them where they could relate to what I'm saying and make them feel a little bit more comfortable. Fifthly, adults are intentionally and internally motivated and driven by job satisfaction, self-esteem, and quality of life issues. Applying these androgyny principles while organizing and providing professional training is important for several reasons. Firstly, it ensures that the training is purposely and immediately applicable, increasing the involvement and retention rate. Secondly, it retains respect for the autonomy experience for adult learners, thereby creating a more cooperative and respectful learning atmosphere. Helps. I love to go to a meeting and I get to cooperate with my fellow coworkers. It makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. So I think that is an important approach to work with adult learners. Thirdly, it corresponds to natural learning style of adults. The learning process becomes more effective and efficient. Best practice for engaging adult learners. Present concepts to adult learners. Should be practical, interactive. I like when we get to move around in the meetings and we get to make poster boards. I think those are great engaging tools. Technology aided. I love to see technology and PowerPoints. It gives me a good outlook on what we're learning that day. And supportive reflection. Here are some excellent practices for adult teaching. Incorporate active learning techniques. Adults learn best through active participation. using techniques such as group discussions, case studies, role playing. That is so much fun. And hands-on activities to engage learners and allow them to apply what they have learned in practical scenarios. I think it's good to, when you're talking to different and fellow educators, to let them open up about what they're doing in their classroom and how their students react. Leverage and technology and multimedia. Wow, those are various forms of media, including videos. I love to see videos during collaborative planning and different trainings that we go to. Interactive stimulations, online resources to cater to different learning styles and keep the content dynamic and engaging. Technology can also facilitate self-directed learning and provide opportunities for learners to explore topics and get in greater depth. Provide opportunities for reflection and feedback. Allow time for learners to reflect on their experiences and provide feedback on their training. This helps reinforce learning and gives instructors valuable insights into what is working and what can be improved. Bias and strategies to reduce or eliminate bias. Cultural, ethnic, and gender-based biases can significantly distract from the effectiveness of a presentation. Biased attitudes make progression slow and create barriers to learning, for sometimes create conflicts. Be conscious of their self-bias. Be self-awareness and way to go in addressing bias. Speakers should spend some time in professional reflections, reading their own culture, ethnic, and gender bias. Create an exclusive environment. Use exclusive language and examples that reflect the diversity of the audience. Encourage participation from all learners and be mindful of different perspectives and experiences. Seek feedback and continuously improve. Based on knowledge of andragogical principles that explain the way adults learn, implementation of practices for adult learning, and always use corrective and positive feedback. I think that helps when you're working with adult and fellow educators. Thank you. Have a good day.